Greetings, fellow CI stalkers. Rhadamant here. Thank you for tuning in to episode 91 of Wendigos, which originally streamed live on Twitch. We've been clearing out a little bit of the sea ice and running southern trade missions, hoping to finally get far skip, which just simply has not happened. But the three settlements here are going to have a restock soon, so that might be worth investigating. And then Breakers and the other one, Light Skinners, no restock for a bit. Chubb, thank you for the sub. What an inappropriate name. I'm not even going to say the whole thing. What else? We finally got everybody home, so that's been a while. And then before I start, I also want to address the patch because RimWorld has had an update, and it's a pretty significant one. So what it has done is it has reintroduced raid variety back into RimWorld. As any long-time Wendigo viewer would know, 90% of the raids that we've been seeing have been Mechanoid breach raids, and that is due to some bad code. And Tynan has apologized it in the patch, and the update, what it does is it makes it so that there's a bit of a weighted selection. So when you get raided, the next raid that you get is less likely to be the previous faction. So if you get raided by the Mechanoids, your next raid is likely not to be Mechanoids. So that's one way to add variety. And then another way to add variety is simply breach raids have been turned down a lot. So you're going to see a lot more normal raids and pod drop raids, which means that I need to construct the pod drop raid defenses because that's something we don't have in this base. I didn't build it into this base because I was really only getting breach raids. So that's something I'm going to do sort of immediately. So in order to do that, I need to set up an orbital trade beacon. I think I'm going to set it here. And what stones do I have? A whole lot of slate and sandstone. So this protects me from pod drop raids. The full spreadsheet on how this works is on Discord, if you're interested. But essentially, pod drop raiders will land at the oldest installed orbital trade beacon that has a clear path to sky, meaning unroofed, and also has at least one space next to it. So this is my pod drop raid beacon bait, lure, or whatever you want to call it. All right, so currently, let me update the focus. Head to temporary site is not the current update, so just prepare business as usual. I'll also talk a little bit about some of the other features. So one huge feature is mortars. The accuracy of mortars is now controlled by the shooting skill of a character. So to obtain the same level of accuracy that was pre-update, you need a level of 8. So a level 8 shooter will give you the same amount of mortar accuracy as what was before update. Any higher than level 8 and you're more accurate, more precise. Any lower than 8 and you're less accurate, less precise. And this also applies to enemy siege raiders. So it works both ways. It cuts both ways. Some other things is all of the autonomous turrets, which currently we're not allowed to have any, but all of them have been buffed slightly, like 2 to 5%. Teeny little damage buffs to them so that they can better deal with the variety of raids. And then the termite, which is the Mechanoid breacher, has been nerfed pretty considerably. It does half the damage to walls that it did previously, and it's not trying to destroy everything, just trying to destroy impassable walls and the like. And then also its range has been decreased a little bit as well. So those are the main combat and raid mechanic changes. And then the other sets of changes are to meals. Meals now clearly denote whether they're meat-based meals or vegetarian-based meals. So here, as you can see, the simple meals here says vegetarian because these simple meals were made of just rice. And then these meals here contain meat. And in fact, they contain human meat. I'm actually surprised that human meat isn't denoted the same way meat is, because to my mind, you have 3 types of meals. You have vegetarian meals, meat meals, and cannibal meals. So I'm just surprised that the cannibal meals don't have their own special indicator. But whatever the case may be, that allows you to set up food restrictions. So here, as you can see, allow food with appetizing meat, allow food with human meat or insect meat. So appetizing meat would be like non-insect unless you like insect, and then allow food with human meat. So if I set up fine meals, allow food with human meat, it will only be cannibal meals. So I can very finely tune the food restrictions here to be very cannibal specific. And I just did that. Let me catch up on the activity feed, because there's been a lot. Ooh. Hey, we have a raid of... Okay. Yeah, alright. They introduced variety. It's another breach raid. A Mechanoid breach raid. However, our chance of getting a Mechanoid raid next is decreased. There's still about a 30% chance or 33% chance of mech breach raid. So it wasn't that I was not going to get one. It's just a lower chance. This breach raid is interesting because they don't have a single pikeman. So range is going to be king here. So let me quickly draft a response, and then Glitch is going to come out here. My animals should be in the ranch. Everybody else should be inside. Viper, I'm not sending you inside because you're going to fight this with me. Treader doesn't like being benched. You've been heard. I'm sending you outside. This is the wrong music for this. Is there... I think I grabbed all the sniper rifles now. They're all queued up. I'm just planning on sniping them down. Oh, and Mallet just got a shoot frenzy, so that is going to be delicious. In fact, Slast, you are going to take... Oh, did I just do that with Raptor? No. Mallet is going to take the legendary sniper rifle. Because he has a shoot frenzy and will fire faster, and that will be just hilarious. Alright, Tacos and Blitz should be going to the ranch. They kind of don't look like they are, but I think they are. Okay, I have one more sniper rifle. Oh, Raptor didn't grab it. Okay. Who's vomiting? Because if there's someone who's about to fight... Okay, it's moles. No, we're fine. I will catch up on the activity feed soon. Just wait until I'm done with this. Every time I think I'm gonna get respite, no respite to be found. But thank you so very much. What a wonderful way to start December. Let me unpause the... Oh no, the Yoda cam's not paused. Cool. Alright, so here's our armed response. We're just gonna snipe the Thumper, the Termite, with their little thump cannon, and then turn the Mechanoids against one another with Berserk. So I think I'm going to skip in. Taking a look, we've got 3 Inferno. Okay, so they're mostly Inferno, which is going to be awkward. Because Inferno mechs can't harm any other types of mechs. Slast, hit combat command, and Raptor be joining. Okay, my shield belt is getting tanked, but nothing too serious. I'm gonna choke in and take out the Lancers, because they're the ones hitting my shield belt. Here, in fact, I'm invisible, leave me alone. And Glitch is coming in for another berserking. My heat's pretty high, so I might want to back off. Hey, Glitch, thank you for the bits. And I promise I'll catch up. Red the Reckless, thanks for the sub. Don't aim at me. Alright, these... Raptor seems slow. Oh, food poisoning. Okay, Raptor, go home. If you had food poisoning, sit this one out. Alright, now, all of the ranged units are taken care of. Glitch just got burned. He skipped and still got hit. Stop, drop, and roll, my friend. He's gonna get, like, headbutt, isn't he? You know what I could do? I could just queue up a jetpack. Nope. You know, it's funny. We are surrounded by deep, thick snow, and he's still on fire. Totally makes sense to me. I like how these mechs are just ignoring him. Yo, Glitch, stop, drop, roll. Come on. Only you can prevent... Dear Lord, his burn just keeps growing. It'd be funny if he wasn't getting hurt. Okay, I will send someone to go help him, because this is getting absurd. And it looks like Celeste also has food poisoning, so we are really not primed for combat. Glitch, you are quite possibly the dumbest when it comes to not understanding what to do during a fire. This is... Okay, I gotcha. You've been put out, but you were on fire for like a complete hour? And I have no idea how that is a thing. And now Celeste is doing it too. Alright, you two back up, because you're about to get set on fire again. Alright, Glitch, you are gonna go to the hospital bed. I don't really need you. Thomas Ross, thanks for the bits. Yeah, apparently it's extra crispy day today. Viper, you only have... This is your last jetpack jump. That's fine. We're running out of kiting room. We're about to have to do a square off, which is fine. Eli, Moles, Fangface, and Barbara, come on out here. Get ready to jump and smack. If we need to. The other brawlers can probably relax. I don't think I'm gonna need more than what I've got. Zleb wants to punch a Senti. Oh, sure. With his newfound bionic arms and the like. I don't know if there's going to be a centipede alive in time, but I'm sending Zleb. He's, Nope. We just cleared everything. Success fail. Alright, Celeste, you got burned. And Glitch got burned. Dux, you were healing at level 8. Okay, that's acceptable, I guess. So yeah, let me catch up on the feed. Red the Reckless subbed, Emmy, Glitch, Matt, Morty, Viper, Big Nate, Trustin, you all cheered bits. Emmy Hunter, Dead Dodo, resubbed. Thank you all. What a hype train. So, Glitch will preach health because you got burned, covered in burns, in fact. I'm not sure why. He really did run around, like, with his head cut off for a very, very long time. Maybe he enjoys it. Maybe he's secretly a masochist or something. It's not one of his traits, but maybe it's a hidden trait. Okay. Give Puppy a treat. Yes, I did miss that. Ignore the raffle timer thing. Oh, no, it's gone. Okay. My raffle timer is like bugging out right now. All right. We are making meds. We are healing up Slast because I let him get burned. And distant plasteel. Yeah, it is distant. With hostile activity detected. So the far skip is really, really needed. One question I'm going to have for you is, should I search the southern towns, or, yeah, let's call them towns, for far skip? Yes or no? So there's 3 of these down here that are market refreshing soon. So we've got 5 days, 2 days, and 5 days. And it takes me about 3 days to get there. So I would time it where I'd be showing up right when they refresh. Because if we get far skip, then I can do stuff like transport pod out to plasteel and then far skip home. So much faster than walking. And because we're not royal, we can't shuttle. So far skip really is quite a lifeline that I'm hoping to get. Why would anyone vote no? Oh, I don't know. I mean, there's other things that I could be working on, right? So you could vote no so that I could work on other things. So other things would be temp sites or settlement clearing or ancient dangers, and I'll poll for that in just a minute. Squigs, thanks for the follow, by the way. I hit my goal of 15,000. Means I owe you guys a special stream. How's our Lucy holding? 41? That's a pretty good amount. It is 24 degrees out, so that means I can call in 12 hours I can call in a caravan. So at 6 a.m. we'll call in a caravan. I am what seems to be completely out of plasteel. Completely out. Where's Apollo? Why isn't he smithing? Oh, you are making chem fuel. Okay. I called her because I see. Oh yeah, here she comes. All right, you guys want me to go south? Oh, attack for profit. Oh, hold on. Ah, no. I was hoping that the side trainer that we want was going to be in here. So, all right, this is a little odd. I don't know if you guys are going to accept this or not, but it is, I would say, about 200 tribespeople. And the weirdness is it's attacking my trade outpost. That's where the raid is coming. Yep. And here's the rewards. So, should I accept the massive raid at the trade outpost? The rewards are okay-ish, I would say. I mean, a legendary charge rifle is great, but we're not using charge rifles. So it's pretty limitedly useful, if we're gonna be honest. Just the way it is. And you guys could vote. So the rewards here, to analyze, there's a reprocessor stomach, a love enhancer, and 4 plasteel. Why even throw the plasteel in there? 4? I mean, who cares? With side trainers of Psycast, I already know, except for Words of Inspiration, I don't believe I know. But that's not one I'm likely to use all that often. Maybe we can use it on Shredder so that Shredder can make better crafts. But the problem is Shredder has animal skill 3, so he could be inspired to do animal taming, and medical over greater than 3, so he could be inspired to do surgery. The way to sort of game the inspirations here is to have someone that has no skills other than what they primarily focus at. If you have, so an inspiration, most inspirations require a minimum skill of 3. So if you don't want inspired surgery and you don't want inspired tame, you need animals lower than 3 and medical lower than 3. And that way, the chance of you getting a inspired craft is much higher. But still, you could get, everybody is eligible for like shoot frenzy and work frenzy and go frenzy. Can I skill drain them? No, there's no such thing as that. There is when you're high level. When you're really, really high level, your skills will start to drop over time. As you can see, his crafting skill right now, if it's small and you can't read it, it's 126, and now it's 402, 390, 378. It continually drops. Really high level skills you have to hone. I believe the skill decrease is any skill that's over level 12? I forget the threshold. I should know it. Okay, so 15 is dropping. Let me see if I can't answer this without the wiki. So Shredder's social. Is it dropping? No, it is dropping. So maybe it's anything over 10. Yeah, it seems to be anything over 10. Ooh, silver ore landing here. Lovely, lovely. Another thing I need to do is to allow them to move around again, including the animals. There we go. Oh, Yoda's going bye-bye. Bad time for a Yoda cam. Oh, and a brownout. Nice. Okay, we are not going to accept this quest. What's weird is, a faction that I'm supposed to be enemies with offered it. Alright, so then the other question is, what should my priority be? Clearing out enemy settlements? Ancient danger hunting? Temporary sites. Okie dokie. And yeah, we need to switch weapons back after that snipe fight. So let's do that. Slast, Shredder, Viper, Mallet, Cowley. The bait beacon is nearly done. Well, it's done. Just the wall to protect it needs to be done next. And then the way to arm the bait beacon is I have to uninstall and reinstall my own beacon here. Because the orbital drop raiders target the oldest installed beacon. So by flip-flopping the beacon, this one is now older, and this one is the target for pod drop raiders. Is getting far skip an option? I only need to send one person to get far skip, so I'm going to do that regardless of what you vote on. So it doesn't matter if you know, I'll be doing that anyway. All right, it's 7 a.m., so I can call in the Wendigos, and we'll call in bulk. My steel's looking pretty healthy, but oh, you know what? I should have called it an exotic because we are just about out of plasteel as a result of, honestly, I would say the advanced power arms were to blame. Zleb's bear arms were very, very expensive. Marauder just got a Go Frenzy. So Marauder's Go Frenzy... Oh, wow. Social 0? Ouch. I think I'm going to send Marauder to go check, with a Go Frenzy, to go check these southern towns for trade, but he himself is not going to do the trade. With a social of 0, that would be a terrible idea. So let's get that moving. 3 pods. We're going to send Marauder and the 2 horses for maximum speed. And I'll bring pemmican. I'll just have Marauder eat pemmican. And let's bring some medicine. I don't know if Marauder can do meds tending, but that's fine. Nope. All right, you better not get hurt. Medical disabled. Nice. Clearing out enemy settlements is what y'all voted on. So, which one? Gogu or Taskry or Rimton? So which settlement to go raid? Gogu, which is the nudist tribe. Taskry, which is just another tribe, and Rimton, which is a settlement that should not even exist because it's a faction that wasn't supposed to be introduced. But whatever. It exists now, and we get to kill it. Okay, Marauder and company are ready. And we're going to be dropping... You know, I'm actually going to drop not at the map tile so that I don't have to repack. Because we don't even need to stop there. Now, Marauder, if memory serves, can construct, so Marauder will be able to make the pods to come back home, which is good. But he doesn't have enough steel for it, so I'll have to break down some of the ruins for material. And then I'll need about 350 more chem fuel. All right, and then you need to be set for travel mules. Okay. Estimated time to destination is 1.8 days. This refreshes in 1.1 days, so calculated. Let's call it calculated. How are we doing? Wow, our plasteel looks so good. At least our stockpile isn't overflowing. That is a common problem that we have. So we're making chem fuel out of what? Human megasloth meat? Yeah, that makes sense. Captain needing help. Chaos. Chaos Stanley is requesting a favor. Her friend, Captain Owlot, wants to learn about our culture. He's sick with blood rot, requires daily treatment. And here is the rewards. Okay. Well, once this poll's done, I'll have you poll for this quest there. The rewards are very blah. But like, hey, you know, if you guys want to host them, that's fine. We already have a prison. All I have to do is change that bed into colonist. Teach them about our culture and eat them. That's a possibility. I can pull for that as well. So you guys want me to go after Rimton. So let me update. Trade south and raid Rimton. Should I host the captain? Sorry, the no was capitalized. I just held shift a little too long. It wasn't an indication of my personal choice or feelings. We are still getting food poisoning. So who's allowed to cook here? There's not a single person currently cooking who I wouldn't trust. So it's kind of weird. I think this is a pretty good indication that the game wants me to install stomachs that don't have food poison chance. And I'll ask you about that in a minute. There's just so many polls going on. So if you vote yes, I'm going to also have you vote whether or not we just eat them. Because Kay is the leader of a faction we're not supposed to be friends with anyway. The Ithor Equal Treaty. These 4 factions just kind of like added themselves to my save game file. I don't know how. I set up the Algonquin, the colonies, the Blackfoot Cheyenne. I did not set up this faction, or this faction, or this faction. They're all temporary factions as a result of going to relic sites and the like. Anne's Revenge and the Crown was me. So some of these factions, all the ones that are forced neutral or forced hostile, are like bugged, or you know, temporary, or whatever you want to call it. They're not supposed to exist. And yet they do. Yet they do. So a lot of this meat here is at risk of spoiling. Because it's kind of warm out. Okay, Marauder has 20 days of food. That's a lot of food. So there's some other things that and let me put a timer on that, I want you to vote on. I have more hyperweave than I think is necessary for synthetic organs. So I could try to focus on making synthetic organs like synthetic kidneys or hearts and livers, or alternatively make armor out of it. That's another alternative as well. And then another question I have will be, you know, what to focus on bionic wise. You know, how do you guys want to evolve, for lack of a better term? Morphaz, thanks for the resub. Let me see if I can keep my posture good. So, Rimton. Rimton is... Oh, you know what? I didn't include Ambrola Valley, so I think what we're going to do is raid Rimton. Maybe... How do you feel about this? 1, 2, 3, home. Queue up a little bit of Bermuda Triangle. Try to clear out the east. I like it. I'll probably only butcher the last community. Now with the introduction of raid variety, I think I'm going to get more human raiders at home, which is good because that will bring meat in. Because previously it was just like Mechanoid, and, you know, we weren't getting meat, which was a bit of a problem. As you can see, these are all, you know, remnants of mech clusters. Mech cluster, and then this latest breach raid. You guys want me to host the captain by a small margin, so should we eat the captain? And given how little the rewards are, do I have words of trust? Oh my god, this is really hard to tell. I don't think I have words of trust. Words of love, words of serenity. I'm just gonna accept words of trust. It doesn't matter because I'm gonna fail. Oh! Oh, what the hell? He's on the wrong map tile. Okay. Well, it looks like you guys want me to eat him. So... What's his comfortable temperature range? This is awkward. So for the record, you are not allowed to change zones when you accept these kind of missions. Oh, keep punching me, come on. Yeah, rip me up. Alright, and there's one more. I think you know what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get him to bleed to death, and it's working. What's funny is I could just shove him into one of these cryptosleep caskets. Oh, actually, how about you open them? This might do damage to my home, but this will also be hilarious. Alright, let me hide that. It's pretty clear you guys want him to become food. Should I clear all 3 eastern settlements in one go? Oh, Captain, my Captain, will you even make it to the casket? Yoda. Oh man, what? They're all... Are you kidding me? They're all unconscious or dead. Saving Feral. Okay, well, he's gonna bleed out, and these guys will be edibles at some point as well. Saving Feral. Oh, dear lord, what? Yeah, I'll have you vote on this one too. But that is 100 elite mercenaries. Oh, and Captain goes down. Maxu, thanks for the resub. I bet this map tile looks a bit like Finland. Because you're Finnish, if I am not mistaken. I like how he's like, oh, I saw corpses, and then he died. Tomorrow morning, I will head out to the raid. Oh no! Fangface and Cowley just broke up. Who initiated it? Fangface asked Callie for a break. Okay, Callie's the victim. Callie gets the royal bed. What is their relationship? Is it worth trying to salvage? Oh lord. Hey, Glitch. Oops, you two are locked in. Yup. And... you guys work your stuff out. So I just were to love them both. So they don't super hate each other as much. And I'll try to get them back together. There's no room for discord in our community. So Captain's dead in 7 hours. Marauder is arriving in half a day. And then tomorrow morning we'll head out. Probably without Fangface and Callie. They get to stay here. I'll keep an eye on their food needs and deliver them food when I feel it's necessary. Okay, I only have 1 hour to accept this thing, so you guys want me to do the trifecta clear. Should we help? How do you spell his name? Pharrell? Okay. 2 L's? It doesn't matter. So should we help this guy? I have to keep the game paused because the quest will expire too soon. So there is about just shy of 100 enemies coming for a dude that we wouldn't even recruit, because his background is a logger, which is non-tribal, and the chance of him having a passion in combat and also a cannibal is very, very low. Ooh, Amber's got a go frenzy. Yeah, basically a bunch of food that likes to fight back would be a very accurate depiction of this raid. And I'm just gonna let it expire. It looks like easily no's outweigh the yeses. You guys would rather see me clear settlements. So, nope. All right, so for the settlement clears, I think the way to do it would be to go 1, 2, 3. So we're always heading towards home. So Rimton would be first, and I'm gonna head out tomorrow morning. It might be worth... What is the cooldown on a Wendigo and Feast? Let's figure that out. It might be worth trying to get people's moods up, because they're going to be out raiding for a long time. Marauder has an option to trade with... Nope, there's nothing to buy. Captain is starving. I really think that's the least of your worries. I really honestly think it's the least of your worries. All right, we have no cooldown on the Wendigo and Feast, so tomorrow morning we will feast and then head out. Cool. And that might call in a potential ally too. Maybe. Guest died. My relationship with the permanently neutral faction has gone down from permanently neutral to permanently neutral. Yeah, Oh, Eli with a shoot frenzy, which is awkward for a brawler. Very awkward. And Raptor with a work frenzy. Everybody's getting frenzied. Oh, as is my power grid getting frenzied. Where is this trade caravan? I feel like I've been waiting for it for a long time. So Captain's dead. That quest should... Oh, that doesn't look good. All right. Captain needing help failed, purposefully failed. Yeah, I wish shoot frenzy was just like a combat frenzy. That would make a lot more sense. Now, not everyone gets to eat because there's only so much room at the platter. So Ambers and Viper, Fangface and Cowley are sitting this one out. Fangface and Cowley only because marital. Get back together. I'm gonna let them out for now, and then eat whatnot, and then go back in. I'm gonna try to get them back together, but if it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. So this was unforgettable. That's a huge mood boost. And here's the bulk goods. Cool. Right before I have to leave. So, Fangface and Cowley. hope you ate. Oh, dem tacos, you shouldn't be in there. And here is the first town. So, a berserk trainer is all they have. A bunch of shock lances, Zeta lance, but essentially not what I was looking for. So 2.5 days and 2 days. I'll go east first. But we're gonna get there and then just have to sit for a day because we're getting there early. Their desire for one another is decreasing over time, so that's not good. Glitch is going to stay on this map tile. His side focus is 0. So let's get the raid party going. So launch group of 8. Zleb, Mallet, Apollo, Raptor, Isaldus, Eli, Barbara, Amber's Cowley, Ducks, Viper, Slast. No, Slast, you're gonna... No, you're gonna go. Aguvin, and then food. We'll bring the pemmican. No, you know what? Yeah, I'll bring the pemmican. We'll eat travel. Bring some spare Lucy. Some meds, some tea. Some beer. And we are good. I'll stick one of the bison in. We're gonna have to send the other bison too. Cheers. So Glitch is staying behind so that he can make sure that the base stays well protected. And then Shredder for the crafting and some of the others just because they weren't chosen. So here's the bulk goods trader. With silver. How's my my Nutramine's a little low, so I might want to buy Nutramine. Oh, this is on the wrong map tile. So have fun. Ha! They're selling ducks and chicken. Yeah, no thanks. I'm going to sell some of the meat I've got because I have thousands of it, and I'm actually a little worried about it spoiling. So that's how I'll make my money in this trade. Oh, wow, I have so much heavy fur too. Is there anything I want to buy from them? We'll buy a low shield pack. That works. Do they have plasteel? I'm trying to make sure I don't miss anything. So they don't have plasteel. They have regular steel. I'm less interested. No. Okay. Well, let's settle up then. Close enough. And then 15 for donate. $20? Nope. 14? Close enough. Good. Up back to 99. Bought some Nutramine, bought a low shield pack, so that's all well and good. And we're ready to go to Rimton. Let's drop at edge. Oh, I sent Callie. Okay, Fangface, you are unrestricted again. What the heck? Because this faction is like permanently neutral, it just disappeared. I didn't even have to fight it. I mean, I'll walk in there and kill some people, but I don't really understand. Just RimWorld things, I guess. This is rather pointless, but I'm just gonna load everything on the pack animal and then go in for some slaughter. This is the same thing that happened when I attacked that underground base, I guess. Sort of the same issue, where I guess we're not supposed to fight them, but we are. And then the game is like, ha, guess what? We're gonna deny you the fun. But maybe they'll fight back, who knows? JD, thanks for the resub. 28 months. Dang. That's a long time, dude. Alright, so they will have a mini turret staring at us. I'm not really even sure that they are going to ever fire on me. So this is going to be a massacre. You loved every minute of it? Hey, I could choose that. Says they're attacking my tribespeople, but they really aren't. They didn't even use a low shield pack. They have low shield packs and they're not even triggering them. Now they're fleeing. Let's try to catch them. I don't want to use my jetpacks though, because I'd rather save them for when they matter a bit more. But it looks like we're gonna catch... You know, I will jetpack. I want to murder them all. So Amber's is the only one that got hurt. Looks like everybody else is dead. We'll see if there's anything worth taking. Grabber show. Yep, grabber caught. Alright, Ambers, you got a superficial crack. It's no problem. Thank you for tuning in to Wendigos, which originally streamed live on Twitch December 5th. If you have any feedback or questions for me, let me know in the comments below. If you would like to catch a live stream of mine, Rhadamant.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming streams. Thank you so very much for watching, and a special thank you to my Patreon patrons, Twitch subscribers, and viewers like you for supporting the channel. I will catch you next episode or an upcoming stream. Farewell, Sea Ice Cannibals.